Shalom Akim. Kala Laliam Laya Hawa Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Makakodash. All praise glory and honor to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Makakodash. Yahweh is the true name for the Almighty, the creator of all things. Yahweh is his name. And Yahweh Shai is the true name for his son. Our Lord and Savior was going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel from the coming destruction, from the coming hour of temptation which will come upon all the world. The elect of the Heavenly Father will be preserved and taken care of to the mighty name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles of James Green Stone, and salutations to the Akim, pushing this word with our sincerity and in our truth. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, we are the real Israelites, we are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. Those are just bywords and proverbs that was placed on us by our enemies, but we are true Israelites. And that byword and those nicknames were actually part of prophecy. You know that those things was going to fulfill on us among all the other prophesied curse that was to befall us, and which did. Now this one is a quick one, Lord will. You know, don't intend and staying too long with this one. You know, I just want to get a certain point across. You know, hopefully this is edifying to the hopefully like to the body. Now it says this topic is that for the world hasted fast to pass away. Second Esdras 4:26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasted fast to pass away. And let me bring up a quick precept. Let me bring up a precept. Daniel 12:1. Um, yeah, it's Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words, seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the one, put in the spirit on the apostles and been, from for decades. And all of these, information and, research, we learn to search ourselves just the same, taught by the apostles and men of the Lord. And, the more we actually, search and go into things, is the more we marvel. It's the more, we wonder, at certain things and, actually see the evil and how deep this root of evil, have gone, in the earth or in society. See? And also the marvelous work of Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, for the world is to pass away. And for what cause? The world is hastening to pass away for true. And when you talk about world, you're talking about the world of the Edomite, because the word world have more than one meaning. All right, because the scripture says what? Jacob is the beginning. Before that, the scripture says, one generation passeth and another cometh, and the earth abideth forever. So the word is not referring to that the earth is going to be passed away, or the world going to be passed away, but a rulership, a rulership, Zin, is going to pass away. Let me read this in Luke. I think God is Luke 10:17. And the seventh angel, and the seventh return, which Yahushai sent away, you know, they returned with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils subjected unto us through thy name. And that's what we know. That's how we know that when we preach and teach this word, even the devils, which are the current rulership, the current government at this time, which is Esau, he was in rulership then, and he's in rulership now. All right, he fall he fall at one point according to Revelation. I think the 12th chapter. He fall then and was imprisoned into the Caucasus mountain, But they have a thing where you call the Renaissance period, which they came back on the scene, and from ever since they are still here in rulership, which is their heaven. And that's what rulership also means, their heaven. Even the devil is subject unto us to thy name. That's what the scripture said in Revelation. I think it's Revelation 11. I think it's Revelation 11. I believe. Yeah, it said Revelation 11. Yeah, and 11, and after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of God, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. All right, and they stood up on their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. All right, who? The men that are in rulership. When we came to the knowledge, because Scripture said, the Spirit of life from God entered into them. All right, because these two witnesses, Judah and Israel, um, sorry, Judah, yeah, Judah and Israel, the northern and the southern kingdom, we lost the knowledge, we were dry bones. But even the Father Spirit entered into us and we stood up on our feet. We know the truth, we know who we are, we know where we came from, we know what our heritage is, we know the name of Yahweh and this Son. And this is what fear, this is what they fear, how we know who we are. That's why it's what great fear fell upon them. All right, because they have spent a great deal, to keep this truth in. But little do they know that it is not in the power of their hands. All right, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven, meaning the speed at which this man kingdom gonna be decimated. The scripture say in 1 hour in Revelation 12, I forgot, in 1 hour, you know what I mean, the great city Babylon shall be thrown down. Let's go. Sorry. So right here it said, go back. It said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the word hasted fast to pass away. Now, this is Matthew 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh left to be saved. Because that the rampage and of the wrath and cruelty and wickedness of this so-called white man, if the days hadn't been shortened by how Bashim Shai, then how would have died, man. All right, based on the wickedness and the plans that this devil have, you know. But what for the elect sake, those days should be or shall be shortened, which we seen it. The time is moving at an unprecedented rate right now, man. By a look, the year just start, 2021 just start. You know, you can remember when 2021 just start, man. Yeah, it's like the days are moving so fast nowadays, man. Yeah, it's mind blowing, you know. But it is for what? For the elect's sake, the Most High is literally cutting the day short. Now let's look at that word, shorten. Now it says, but for the elect's sake, the chosen, electos, those days shall be shortened. Not maybe, shall be shortened. And here we are witnessing this prophecy. Shortened, abridged. So let's look at this word abridged. Let's search for this word abridged. This word abridged, it said to reduce the length of, all right, condense, shortens, to limit, curtail, to make shorter, to shorten in duration, to lessen, to diminish, to curtail. See? And that's literally what is taking place. The Heavenly Father have curtailed and abridged the days or the time. To cut short, to reduce, to cut off the end or tail, or to shorten, to abridge, to diminish, to reduce. Yeah, so I get the point. So the world is hastening fast to pass away, Zim, because for the elect's sake too. You know what I mean? And while it is for the elect's sake, the accuser, the devil, is gonna be moved and to be destroyed as fast very, very quickly. All right. Now, yeah, that's it. This video was edifying. Read this again. For the world is the fastest possible. All right. And, it seems short, it seems slow sometimes because you're in the suffering. Yeah, I always saying out here that, when you enjoy yourself, time move fast. But when things rough, it's slowest time. Things move, time moves slow, but really moving slow. The scripture said, though it tarry, wait for it because it will surely come, it will not tarry. You know, that's Habakkuk 2. So though it seem long, then it really moving fast, man. How it really moving fast? When you're doing searching, when you're searching out things, and you see what's going on around the world, you see the reaction, you see the people, because the reaction is in the people, man. All right, a lot of things are happening, but when the people start to react, for the fight against the oppression, upwards of the people in the world, and all of that, those are signs that we had the end, according to Second Esdras the 9th chapter, man. Those are signs that we had the end, and we've been seeing those signs. All right. One of the thing, just like what you see on the screen right now, man. You see the chip on the side, which I intend to have this here, for a while, man, because this is the ultimate. This is one of the major prophecies that we're waiting on, not waiting on, that we're actually witnessing, coming to pass right now. They want to chip people by inserting one of these in their hand for tracking purposes, for control, and whosoever take this will be damned or condemned by the Heavenly Father. All right, will be destroyed, according to Revelation the 9th chapter and the 14th chapter and the 9th verse. All right, and that is one of the reasons why we also can say is for the world is the fast to pass away. When this is made mandatory, that's it. That's it, man. As Apostle said, things gonna just move very swiftly, man. You know, 1 minute, your life within minutes, your life change. One day you're just gonna wake up and everything change, man. Your life change. Apostle continues to say that, and this is true. All right, because this man, the so-called white man, him want the scripture said that he knows him have a short time, which is the devil. But this devil knows him have a short time. All right, and that is the reason why you see them actually moving forward with their plans. All right, but I'm gonna end it off right there. Hopefully, the point was made. Hopefully, it is edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Akim.